Hey there. Hey, I just wanted to jump on and take this opportunity at this time of the year to wish you the best Christmas you can possibly have. And that's whatever it needs to be for you. Sometimes, for some of you, it may just be escaping because you don't like what is wrapped around the memories of Christmas and missing that loved one who's obviously not going to be there with you this year. However it is for you, just know that you're in my thoughts, you have my heart, and I'm wishing you the best of days, the best that it can possibly be. And just be really, really kind to yourself. You can do this day however you want to do it. There is no obligation to do it as you've always done the Christmases before. Maybe you want to opt out altogether and just escape. Hey, that's okay. I've done that. You know, that worked for me. I didn't want to be around people and knowing that my girl wasn't going to be there, you know, especially that first, second Christmas. You may just want to create a completely new tradition, and that's okay as well. Maybe you just want to go travel somewhere you've never traveled to before with the family and, you know, create new memories and happy times and as a bit of a distraction. Or maybe you want to change up things at home, you know, maybe do a memory jar where whoever's there, you write down your favorite memories and pop them in a jar. And, you know, then you can pull them out at any stage during the year and just remember and see and what other people thought of your beautiful person that you don't have with you this year. I also wanted to take this opportunity to do this outside because I've heard people tell me that they hear the birds in the background. So now you can get to see what the birds are all about. So I just wiggle around a bit. If you look up on the roads, let me find him. So just, oops, let me get him in here. Just around here, this is Charlie. Charlie's out on his play gym during the day, and he's pretty noisy, as are the lorikeets, or the lorikeet now. Unfortunately, we just lost the other part, you know, the other bird to the bear. God, that's hopeless, I can't even say that. The other lorikeet earlier, maybe last month. Yeah, last month. And so we've just got one noisy lorikeet there, and I suspect that's the one you can often hear. Really, really noisy. Then we've got aviaries on the other side, which have got the budgies, canaries, cockatoos, cockatiels, and quails in it. So, yeah. And normally the pond would be going too, but that's a little bit noisy, and I thought you wouldn't be able to hear me if I had that going as well. So this is the background to where this podcast is hosted from, and I want to thank you so very much for listening in, and I really do hope that there are episodes there that can really help you on this journey through your grief. I know it sucks big time. It still sucks for me, and I'm probably heading up towards 5 years now. Yeah, 5 years. And I tell you, there are days it's still not any easier for me. But for the most part, you know, I found a place where I'm pretty much calm and happy and doing it. So I'm hoping that that's a place you can find as well. And, you know, I welcome any feedback. So if there's different types of guests you'd love to be hearing from, just flick me an email. Let me know. My email is in the episode notes, so don't be afraid to feedback and tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you need to hear about. You know, I'll go search those guests out for you. And I've still got a load more to do. I've got about 15 or 17 guests that I've interviewed that I'm working on editing their podcasts now, their episodes now, so they'll be coming out to you real soon. I may take a break over Christmas, I may not, I'm not quite sure yet. If I do, it will just be that week of Christmas, and then we'll be right back into it. But most of all, I just wanted to give you my heartfelt thanks for supporting me on this journey for me. I didn't know whether I could do a podcast and make a success of it, but I have to say it fills my heart every single time I have the privilege of sharing someone's story. And I hope to continue doing that throughout the next year for you as well. And I want you to know how much I value you as a listener, because without you, what's the point in doing it? So know that I'm always thinking about you, wondering how your journey is going, wishing you, the breakthroughs that you need, the peace that you need, the calm that you need to deal with this. So loads and loads of love from me here in New Zealand to you, wherever you may be.